life.
What's up, everybody? I am back, and I'm still playing a Mario game, apparently. At least that's what I see on the screen here. We're playing Link to the Past Randomizer for you all here on ESA Together, where we are striving to hit, according to my tracker on my monitor, we're trying to get that $10,000 goal. So what y'all waiting for? This is an estimate of 2.5 hours, so we need, what, 45, math is hard, $455. So someone figure out what that should average per minute. Let's have 10K before this is over. Alrighty. So this is Link to the Past. This is normal mode, open mode, and more interestingly, it's Enemizer. We are randomizing all the enemies in the entire game. That includes everything except Ganon. Okay, Ganon is not going to turn to King Dedede or something like that, but all the bosses, every dungeon, who knows what. So it's gonna be fun. So if we're ready on time, and of course I'll explain it for you all as we go. If you haven't seen the randomizer, it's kind of cool. But yeah, let's get ready and count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So let's start at a house. So first of all, in open mode, you have a choice of starting either at your house or at the sanctuary. And the first thing we're going to do is look at our map and see where our stuff is. And looks like we have a green on Eastern. We have a blue over there on Desert. And of course, I'm tracking myself. So, yeah. So here we go. So the thing about this is the goal is to get all 7 crystals, and we don't know where those 7 crystals will be. Okay. We have to obviously find our way into Dark World to see what's there, and hopefully get enough stuff to make this game beatable. Yes. So let's see what we have on our old guy. Here we have, my uncle has just a heart piece. Not helpful me too much. And let's walk around here and see what we get down here. We have a glove already. So we have a lift upgrade, which gives a couple things here, not too much. But we'll see what happens here. So we're going to now go back to our other entrance, the sanctuary. And we're going to go from there. We now are in go mode. We have the good old blue boomerang. Yeah, it's just what we wanted. So we can't really do too much with that anyway. We can figure out nothing. But we're going to continue. So our goal is to get all 7 crystals. And again, right now, when you first start a randomizer, let's talk about the randomizer in general. So those who have never seen a Link to the Past randomizer, we have shuffled all of the items in the game all throughout all the places. 200 plus locations. That includes every chest, every non-playable character item, things that are just out freestanding in the open. We've shuffled them all. It's always beatable unless you just want to test your knowledge of having it kind of dumb. There's a heart container there. We don't need to worry about that. And the goal is obviously, as I said, to get enough to get all 7 crystals, go into Ganon's tower, and kill the evil pig. Alrighty. So we're going to head into the dark forest. I had a little reference there to Legend of Hidden Temple. Alright, we got another heart here, so ain't nothing wrong with a little health. That's a full heart. Which on Enemizer is very helpful because remember, I'm walking around on my bird. There's a bird. Hey, what is it? Something is worth a bird in the bush or something? I don't know. Get wrecked. Anyway, you have to be careful because in Enemizer, you can have very, very strange enemies pop up, including right now, very, very deadly enemies like chain chomps that will literally bite my whole health bar right now. So anyway, let's continue on, shall we? So we're going to continue around and head over into our town here. What is a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush? How does a bird even get in a bush anyway? Anyway, let's continue on. So we don't have any bombs yet. We're gonna head over into Kakariko Village. And hope we can find some bombs. A little something, something. And what we have here, we got money, which is always nice. A bottle is very nice. That allows us to do Sick Kid, which is coming up in just a few minutes here. And also great bombs. Now, of course, one cool thing about having bombs is that we can obviously get stuff like this, the lamp. So dark rooms are no longer an issue for me. I'll go ahead and grab these couple of hearts. Alrighty. By the way, for those who haven't listened, we're playing on console. However, we are using a custom music pack. So this is not the original game music in case you're like, wow, this is really high quality for a Super Nintendo. By the way, we got 2-300, so we can take care of Zora as well. Zora requires a nice little 500 rupee down payment to get that item. But we have MSG music in effect here, so we have very, very nice music. You ever watch my stream from time to time, you can actually do other things. In fact, we actually had a Sonic the Hedgehog track playing in this game. And there is Moon Pearl already. So, if we can find ourselves a glove or a hammer, we will be able to get into Dark World pretty early. But we are still hurting for weapons here. We are still lacking in the weapon department. So we're gonna pick up some bombs down here. Even if there's only 3 in there, we're gonna go ahead and buy some. We got plenty of money. Plenty of money. Alrighty. Yeah. By the way, before I started doing this, I was actually streaming a seed I just did on my own channel, and let's put it this way. We had 2 Trinexes, and I didn't have Fire Rod and Ice Rod, and we had Argus, and we had no hookshot. 4 boss I couldn't beat. Hopefully they don't repeat that in this seed. Alright, so behold the power of bacon. Alrighty. So we're going to continue around. We don't have much there. Again, we do have lamps, so we can actually go up the mountain. We can't do too much, obviously, but let's take a glance inside of the library. Again, we need to have boots in order to grab this item, which is just a blue rupee, or a bloopy, as you people say, the bloopy. Yep. All right, let's go see what's over here. And okay, so we're gonna go get Red Kanye, as I call it. We don't want to leave that lying around, so we're gonna go ahead and use these bombs we just grabbed here. The bombs I just grabbed here. Hey, what's up, bruh? That might be slightly important. I don't want to make no guarantees, but we have to be careful because there could be bad enemies here. Yeah, see, that's the... Yeah, just imagine that being a chain chomp in the bush. Yeah, that's why that becomes very, very treacherous. All right, I'm the tracker as well here, so yeah. Alrighty, so we got ourselves a red cane, and I guess that's going to be our best weapon right now. But if you would want to call it that. All right, so kind of in traditional mode, we're going to just head down south. We're going to make our way down to the swamp area, where we do have a plethora of items to grab. We've got 2 items in the dam. We've got 5 items as I get shoved from the back over in the mini Moldorm cave. And then we might want to make that walk all the way over to Ice Rod Cave. Now, I'm going to do my best to stay on logic, okay? You know, they always say speedrunners are cheaters. You know, oh, you're not playing the game as intended. No, you're not supposed to do that. So I'm gonna do my best to stay on logic, unless I don't. I'm just saying, okay? So you're like, hey, he's not gonna do fake flippers. Well, I don't wanna make my brain explode for breaking logic, especially when you break logic, you find progression, which finds another progression, then, you know, and so fortunately we're getting a lot of health early, which is always nice. Then yes, don't you know that speedrunners are cheaters? Anyway, ow, bird in the face. Had a bird in the bush and a bird in the face. Alright, so the cool thing is we do have bombs here to destroy whatever's in here. And we're gonna body him. He'll fall down. And we do some nice little, you know what, let's do it this way. Kobe. Okay, we can pick it up and take it with us. So we can get 2 here. Come on, keep touching it. Go up, I say, just go up. One more, swish. Oh, I totally called that shot. No, I got lucky on that one. Here we go, let's get our 5 items here. So we got more money, another bottle with a B in it, more health, more health. Wow, wasn't that overwhelming of excitement? Yes, woo, such a great investment that was. All right, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and make this dreaded walk. One thing about playing this game in Randomizer, just in general, is these far out the way items. Things like Ice Rod Cave, things like Agena over there in the Desert Cave, things like Catfish and Zora, they're way out the way. And sometimes they do result in items that you really want to find. Come here, what you got? Oh, he's got magic on him. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this, and let's see if we can get a little something. What we got? Oh, the disappointment. All right. So anyways, now that we have a glove and we also have bombs, we're actually going to do the backup. I'm going to do the backup escape right now. Now, interesting enough, we do have lamp. So if I actually get the small key, I can actually go backwards. Now we can't do a lot of things right now, but we want to kind of focus on the ones that have more items at the moment. All right, so let's be careful what's down here. Okay, we just got penguins. I love how he slides on like concrete. Another heart, 1 cent, and boy, the joy, rapture even. So that was a bust. That was a bust. Alrighty, you all. So we're just gonna put this kind of in order here. We're gonna go ahead and head over to the main man in Eastern Palace. Good old Sasha Rahashala. Sasha Rahashala. Or as the proper speaking people say, Sahasrahla. Sahasrahla in the vanilla game is where you normally would get your green pendant turned in to get your boots. But that may not be the case here. Now, it can always randomize that naturally. You may get them from here, but getting boots quickly is always nice because, well, we can go fast, you know? Now, we already know where the green is because the green is on Eastern, ironically, which is actually where it normally is in the first place. Let's see what we get here. We have the hook shot, the net, the bombs. So the great thing about having hook shot is now that puts all of Eastern Mountain in logic except for getting to Tower of Hera, because you need to have hammer or mirror to do that. So you know what? Let's not let's not waste any time, shall we? And let's just go ahead up the mountain. Because we have the lamp, it is in logic now. So we're going to start from the sanctuary, get a little smoochy smooch. And we're going to hit the mountain. So this will give us plenty of items. We can first of all get the old man that's lost. That's one. We can go grab the item in the cave. We can also see what's in Spectacle Rock. And then we can use the hook shot to go across the bottom path and check out, what, another 8 items? Spiral Cave, all that stuff. Paradox, all that good stuff. So again, because we're in Enemizer, you can expect some unexpected lag in a lot of places. You know? Now also, we have to be careful because enemies are randomized in here as well. As you can hear, the enemies have spawned out of bounds and jeez, man. So let's continue. Okay, we'll just let you go right on by. Ain't nothing too scary here, looks like. This could be far worse. This is a very nice cave, I tell you that. Alright, so now back up, bruh. Half a magician. Making sure our tracker tracks that. Alrighty. So half magic is nice. I mean, right now I only have one thing that can even benefit from that, and that's red cane. But we're gonna head up the mountain here and out, get bodies, strange looking cauliflower droplets or whatever they are. Now we can see what's on top of the mountain, but we can't get it yet without having mirror. And it's just bombs, so it's no biggie. And this is bombs as well. However, for those who don't know, in this mode, we do have hints turned on. So any of these tablets, they can give you a hint as to where something may be. This was added a few versions back in the randomizer. So let's just take a little looky look and see if we can actually get a helpful hint as opposed to one of those facts of life hints. A shovel is on a boss. See? Direct and to the point. Will the shovel lead to something? Who knows? But at least we now know that one of our 10 bosses may have the shovel on them. I'm not gonna worry about that. We can check our stun prize. So when you're playing this, there's gonna be some item that will drop from stunned enemies. So enemies you hit with a boomerang or a hook shot. But I don't want to waste anything to kill them because all I have is bombs and red cane, so. Alright, so we shall continue now with our newly acquired hook shot. And we're going to get this stuff here. So we got a lot of items we can grab up here. And we'll play it from there. Alright, so let's go in here. We need to have some bombs here. Ow, that's my face. Alrighty, and we have the bow and a sword. Oh, baby, it's like raining jackpots here. Bow and a sword. That's unbelievable, man. I've never had that combo platter. Hey, what's up, bro? Can't go wrong with that. Man, that was definitely worth it. More health, more health. Come on now, get some more goods up here. We got a lot of good stuff up here in the mountain. 2 swords up here, 2 swords. That's what I'm talking about, man. So we're already at master. All right, man. So honestly, Sahasrara was the key to really starting to get some nice items up here. This is the worst thing for people who are heavy and big-handed like me doing stuff like that. I didn't break logic, okay? Now, the only bad part about getting Master Sword right now is that this is screaming an Aga Seed, which I'm sure if I was reading chat right now, people are probably getting thrilled about that. possibility. Oh, there is Bombo sitting up there on the island. So right now, we actually have everything we need to do Aga. So Aga, for those who don't know, Aghanim 1, if you play the game vanilla, oh lord. Once you get all 3 pendants, you would go to the Master Sword tablet, pull out the sword, and make your way up the mountain. Oh, you took my ball, you meanie. And you would go up the castle and fight the first instance of Aga. And the requirements for that in Rando is either to have lamp and level 2 sword or... Dude, 3 swords up here. What is going on? Level 2 sword or magic cape. And some kind of sword. Any sword. Good lord, this is throwing me off right now with all these swords up here. 3 swords on Death Mountain. What is even happening? Sword Mountain is what it is. Alright, so I just have this feeling this may be an Agassi, and because I have hookshot already, I might just go ahead and do it. I might just go ahead and do Aga, but before I do that, I'm gonna go through Hyrule Castle first. You know, you really don't want to do Aga unless you have to. The problem is the fact that I don't have hammer, so if I do Aga, I do have hookshot to get myself around Dark World, but I don't really have anything else because I don't have a glove upgrade. So, I do need to check this out. Now, we do have a number of places to do. First of all, Eastern is fully clearable right now. Okay, even though Eastern only awards the green pendant, as we all know, the green pendant is what you turn in to Sahasrahla, or as I say, Sahasrahla Hashala. And there is an item on Sasha. Don't know what it is, but it's something. Oh, dude, we have both of the boomerangs. Definitely in go mode now. So, oh yeah, by the way, you all, for those who have never seen the randomizer allows you to choose from hundreds of different sprite options. From Mario, you can play as a floor tile, you can play as Pikachu, you can play as Sonic, you can play as strange anime characters I don't know anything about. You can play as Invisible Link, Nature Link, Wind Waker Link, just... Shoot, you can probably play as a Chain Link for all I know. So... But nevertheless, we're going to continue on here. Personally, my favorite is the floor tile. I love the floor tile and the arrow, like the pointer arrow, like on your computer. I like those personally a lot. So anyway, maybe someone can drop a link to all of those so you all can kind of observe your options. There's a lot of them. Oh, well, there's a twist on things now. So that gives us access to, and actually, fun fact, it is actually quicker to save and quit here. It is actually quicker to save and quit than to actually have boots here. So we actually have, this is interesting now because this may lead to something else, and this is actually a, that's actually a crystal dungeon over there. So you know what? Let's do a little detour. So desert is one of our 7 crystals, and because we haven't been over here yet, bruh, he needs to stop hitting me like that. So we do have a Gina over here that we can get. We also have the item on the desert ledge, which you can also grab now by having the book. Now we may not be able to clear desert, however, because we don't have boots. And if there's a key on that torch, we're not going to be able to clear that dungeon. Also, we may not even have the boss's weaknesses. Again, this is Enemizer. Any of the 10 bosses can appear anywhere they can fit. Some bosses are just too thick too swole to actually fit in the boss room. Like for instance, you won't see Tronix in Skull Woods. He's just too big for that room. Of course, I wouldn't mind it, personally. Alrighty. So we're going to continue on, and we're going to take a little peek in desert. Now, the cool thing is, if we can find Hammer, then Aga is dead. Aga 1 is dead. And I really hope we can find that. So Mario's going to get his prayer on.
When you've got time, I've got a little quick donation for you.
Go for it, man.
Okay, we have received a $7 donation from T. Lapshaw without any comment, but they did put that towards the Yono and the Celestial Elephant's Wear Link's Tunic incentive. So tomorrow morning we'll get to see the Celestial Elephant dressed up like Link. Thank you very much for your generous donation.
That sounds kind of cool there. And what's even more cool is that the map is actually on there. So which means we can actually complete this dungeon. If the map or compass is there or any item, we're good. So that's a great thing. Hopefully this yields in us finding the hammer or something to take Aga out of play. But first we just get these. Wow, it's really looking like a Mario game right now. With all these fire bars in here. What is this? Got another one. That was cool backspin. So we know we're going to get a key over here. On this side, we're going to find the big key to go back. For those who don't know, in Randomizer, this dungeon has 2 items. And one of them is our 4th sword. We are already at butter. Our gold sword already. What is going on right now? We have gold sword, which means killing things is going to be a breeze now. Even though we can't do much of anything else. We got the best sword that this game offers. So, by the way, you all, for those who don't know, I generated 2 different seeds, and I had my own stream decide which randomly chosen seed I would play for this event, and they chose seed 1 from 2. So thank you all for choosing this seed, because so far weaponry is not an issue. Alright, so in this dungeon, as I was mentioning, there are 2 items. So basically anything that's not a map, a compass, or a key will be one of the items to be found in this dungeon. So our sword was the first of them. Good lord. Jeez, what is up with these fire bars? I mean, I played Lost Levels in the event yesterday. Since we're a little bit low on health here, we're going... I was about to go in there and grab one. I ain't got to. There's actually a fairy fountain north of there. But since RNG isn't my favorite right now, let's see what's down here. I'm just going to jack him and bounce. Alright, chat, because I'm totally not reading chat right now, you all should guess which of the 10 bosses are we going to find at the end of this dungeon. So right now we have bosses we cannot clear. We cannot beat Tronix. We cannot beat Cold Stare. We cannot beat we can beat Argus. But Cold Stare and Tronix are bad right now. Bad. So we're gonna find out in just a few moments here. He stole my shield. Alrighty. Oh wait, I should probably grab the key first. Alright, so here we go, you all. Moment of truth. If it's a good boss, we can actually get our first crystal. And there's also an item on the boss, so hopefully it's a crystal plus some kind of progression. Alrighty. Alright, moment of truth, and is this even randomized? Is this even randomized? Bruh. Not even. Someone go call for it. Like 20 rupees, man. 20 rupees. Well, not progression, but definitely worth the visit for a sword, and it goes my first crystal. So right now, Aga is not dead yet. We do have a few places that are still left to check. But Survey is probably saying go ahead and do Aga now, get it over with, get Dark World access, and proceed forward. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and, you know what, and we also have Eastern. Eastern's kind of scary because it is a pendant dungeon, but there are 3 items in that dungeon. Okay. And we do have lamp and bow, so logically we can do that whole dungeon. So that's the thing, man. That's the thing. So I'm going to take a chance here. Because we don't want to run too far ahead of schedule, right? Yes, exactly. So as I'm walking, hey, Tim, you got some information for me? Anything good?
I do indeed, my friend. I do indeed. We have received a $25 donation from Marola, who says, BigJon hype, sword hype.
Yeah, swords are very hype in here. And by the way, speaking of Enemizer, the reason this is in Go mode is because in Enemizer, there's normally a requirement in vanilla to have the bow for Eastern Palace because of those red enemies. You have to kill them with a bow. But in Enemizer, the bow is not a requirement in this dungeon. So logically, once you have a lamp, the whole dungeon is clearable. Now, if you only have Fire Rod with some logic changes, you can get to the boss in Enemizer, but you can't do the dark room. Logically, you still need to have a lamp for that. So there are 3 items to find in this dungeon. Again, for those who aren't familiar with the Randomizer, in this particular mode, anything that's not a map, a key, or a compass will be one of our 3 items. Now, if we can kill the boss as well, we do have the green pendant to turn into a nearby Sahasrara. And there's our big key. Cool. Now, of course, there is a chance that we may not be able to do anything here. But again, that's part of the Randomizer. The Randomizer, I'm sure many of you all have been watching races of this and whatnot, where sometimes gambles pay off and sometimes they don't. Sometimes you just get lucky. And I'm hoping right now for a little bit of luck here. Alrighty. That was the worst throw ever. So that was me showing you how not to do this room. Get wrecked. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Yep, that's progression. 20 more cents in my bank account. We're going to check the hint here. A piece of heart is in Kakariko Well. Don't you love getting hints for places you've already been? Oh, not a worse feeling than that. There is a lovely burrito. Unfortunately, the burrito is not progression. So that means everything else left is going to be items. We gotta be careful though. We are still in Enemizer. We don't know what's going to be in here. Hope we don't have like whiz robes and chain chomps in here. It's gonna be very, very nice. Enemizer is very scary when you're doing dark rooms because you just don't know what's in there. You know, especially if you have low defense and you know you have very, very damaging enemies. It can be really a nightmare. So All right, you all. So we don't have to worry about any silly anti-fairies in here. The plot thickens here for a little fungus. Whether or not that's going to be vital, we'll find out later. But in the meantime, we're going to head over to the boss. Now this room is very scary. First of all, I have to figure out what enemy has the key. And, oh, you know what? Stop. Just stop. So this makes it, do not be scared to use your medallions in Enemizer. Enemizer can put all kinds of stupidity in rooms, so you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that mess. Nobody got time for that mess. So when in doubt, baking it out. Alright, so we're almost just a couple rooms away now from our boss. What y'all say? What bosses are we gonna have here, you all? What boss will we have coming up? Will I even be able to clear it? Let's find out. I'm gonna find out now. Let's see. And we have a problem. So no green pendant for us right now. All right, now we do. We're gonna probably go ahead and do. Aga 1, but I'm gonna go turn the mushroom first. I do have enough money for Zora, and I know the chat just loves the possibility of me getting scammed of my 500 rupees for something so insignificant. So I'm going to be a person and give the people what they want to see, and we're going to make a trek up to Zora as well. Okay, I'm going to stay on logic. We're not going to fake fairy. I said fake fairy. There's a new trick, fake fairy. We're not going to fake flipper and do waterfall and all that stuff. Whoops. By the way, for those who don't know, they actually put the mushroom. Take my mushroom. Take it. What, man? Take my mushroom. Maybe that mushroom was stale or something. So they put them in the same slot here. Just need to walk away one screen and walk back in to receive the item. Which is, oh joy. That was a waste of my time. So speaking of waste of time, we might have a bigger waste of time right now if this doesn't pan off well. So since we don't have any boots or a second level glove, we have to kind of drop down here. Oh my lord. Two of the most damaging enemies in the entire game. The spike roller combined with Pokey. I might have an amazing sword, but I have a pretty bad defense system. All right, now we can also get a glance to see what's on the ledge here. All right, y'all, incoming scam or incoming happiness? We'll know in just about 17, okay, more like 25 seconds because we got lag here. Gotta see. All right, y'all. Moment of truth. Fingers crossed for happiness here. And hey Tim, this would be a good time for a donation.
It's a perfect time for a donation. Thank you very much. We have received a very generous $50 from Etsaru, who says, "Come on, chat. We all know that what we really want is a pedestal seed." And that donation, very generous indeed has gone towards fulfilling the mini Yono glitch incentive. So thank you very much indeed for that.
Oh, nice. Nice. All right, y'all. We're going to do Aga 1 there. And, yo, let me look at my board behind me. For like a telethon, 9,647. That's what I see. And 10,000, y'all. Let's pick up the picante sauce here. 10K. Magical things can happen. Alrighty, so as I just get robbed of my hard-earned money, we're gonna go ahead and knock this out here. Again, this will give us access to Dark World. We have quite a bit we can traverse already. I'm not gonna waste my time checking all the other things we have. We don't really have anything left, honestly. We have a boss we cannot clear in Eastern. We have the Dark Room left in Escape, which is just a small key. So it's basically our last option anyway. And maybe if you all are lucky, we might get a Ped Seed too. Just to complete the whole frustration, right? As you can see, this is not the Escape you're used to. By the way, in Enemizer, sometimes you have these unkillable thieves. Some of them you can kill, some of them you cannot. And that is just one that can just bop you for your items and you can't kill them either. So, gotta love that. By the way, how about this music? I hope you all enjoying the music of this particular MSU pack. I think it's a very, very epic sounding one here. I don't need it. Alright. Get over here. Alright, few runs away. Now, of course, Aga 1. Oh, God. Some cash has helped the fishes. You know what? So, that particular hint will either apply to Zora, Zora or Catfish, of course. Pretty sure. I mean, they both could have money on them for that sake, but yeah. We got the RGB guards here. We got green. We got green, red, blue, RGB, red, green, blue. I totally said that out of order, didn't I? Let's go get a little health here, just in case funny things show up here in front of us. They're back. Let's go see if I can get a little health drop here. Yeah, alright, y'all. And also, on our way up, we can predict how many blue balls I'll have on the fight coming up here. Oh, come on. I can't. That's such a bunch of nouns right there, dude. Get hit by him, then fall off and lose another heart. I'm calling perfect RNG here, by the way. So there's my girl, Princess Peach. Oh, wait, not Peach. Wrong game. Zelda. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, that reminds me. I didn't pause my alerts. That had me in trouble. All right, so the first one's always a guaranteed non-blue ball. After that, RNG kicks in. So far, still perfect. Literally, perfect RNG. Let's keep going. Great. Second best RNG. And now, here comes a bright flash. Look away. Alright, after the lightning attack, it's always a guaranteed non-blue. Alright, so far this is the second best RNG. Okay, now third best RNG. Alright, now fourth best RNG. Is it even best anymore? It's just worse now. All right, so this is our last hit here if I counted correctly. All right, so killing Aga 1 gives us now Dark Roll access. Again, we don't have Hammer. In a perfect world, Hammer is on the pyramid. Before we do, let's play Tracker for a second here and see where all of our other crystals are. So we have a red pendant on Swamp, which I'm tracking now. We have the other one over on Skull Woods, leaving all the other ones to be crystals, and our red is on Pod. Now, just to let you all know that the red crystals you see indicate the 5-6 crystal. So the 2 red crystals that you can get are the ones that open the crack on the pyramid over there. Do I really want to walk over to Catfish? No. No, I really don't. Nah. But what we are going to do is we're going to go into Pod. Pod is a very item-dense dungeon. It does have... Bruh, come on. There are 5 items in the Palace of Darkness. Now, we cannot clear it because we don't have Hammer. Now, I mentioned about Eastern, the bow not being required for Eastern, but the bow is always required for Pod because you do have to shoot that statue. So, here we go. Our friend Kiki is still here. Now with even more lag. Really? A chain chomp? So we're going to fake him out. The frames! My poor SNES is going to blow up here. Now again, we do have a way around the island. Around Dark Road. We do have Hookshot. That will allow us to cross the water over into the other side of the map. So we're going to make all the checks we can. We're going to probably find several keys first. Again, we are looking for some kind of progression here. Alright, so key is expected. So again, well, we need to hit the key here. Switch here. So since we have bow, we can do the right side with no problem. No fancy potion glitches or anything like that. I'm gonna go that way first because that does give us quite a number of items. You know, 2 items on that side. So we do have a hint as well. Hopefully a hint that will tell me, hey, BigJon, the hammer is here. Let's find out. A Tower of Hera key needs fire and Tower of Hera. So that's one of the best hints you can get in this game. So everyone knows that awful Hera bottom area where you need to have a lamp to get down there, or some kind of fire source. But that basically just told me that the key is basically locked away. That small key is locked away down there, and I have no need to go down there. All right, so let's continue here. And let's see what we got here. More keys. And need a bomb here. We get something. Give me a hammer. All right, so we're gonna, because we don't have mirror here, we're gonna take a death warp here. Well, how about make sure I don't have any okay. Oh no! Oh no! Alrighty, so because we don't have mirror and it just, yeah, we're just gonna take a quick death and go down the center path now. That was intended. I know I'm bad at this game, but I'm not that bad. Okay. 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 So before I go to the left, I'm actually gonna check this item first. Now we can basically do every check in this dungeon except for the boss in this current state. We do have lamp. We can do the dark maze without breaking any kind of logic. Even though I'm about to break my life here, apparently. I wish you would. I'm gonna knock him back, kill him. Oh man, I can't check my stun prize now. I done beat him down to the bottom of the screen there. Alright, so we got our magic powder. We're gonna get her some health in a little bit. And that's what we got here. Okay. Whatever's. We're gonna grab some hearts over here. And then immediately get hit. Alright. Now we're just gonna take the death. Dude, I'm so strong apparently here. Alright, so again, expect you to get keys and all that good stuff. Again, there are 6 small keys in this dungeon. There's keys and more keys. Unfortunately, I ain't found no key to get myself some progression yet. But again, we do have plenty of stuff to check here. On the map. We have to do a huge loop around the map through Outcast and check out Skull Woods and make our way down to good old Hype Cave, which everyone is waiting for.
Do we have time for a donation?
Sure we do.
Fantastic. Well, we have received $20 from ESA's own Nordic Soy, who says, BigJon and Tiny Tim keeping me up late on Easter. Sounds like a winning combination to me. Here's hoping RNG is in your favour for the rest of the run, especially swinging around that stick of tasty, creamy butter.
That's right. Mario's killing enemies with food here. Just sloshing it around. I ought to be melted by now. Probably won't be too effective.
And can I also just point out that with that donation, we are just $353 away from the $10,000 mark. So come on, chat, let's see if we can get this before the end of the run.
Come on now, that's tree fitty, y'all. Tree fitty away. What are we waiting for? But thank you, Nordic, for being all nice and stuff. So we're gonna go over here now. This is gonna be our last checks in the dungeon that we can do. So we're gonna hope we can find Hammer. If we find Hammer, we can clear the dungeon, assuming we can beat the boss. Let's be a little bit careful in here. We got dead rocks in here. And let's see here. We got a heart. That's gonna be I think I'm one more heart piece away from getting an extra heart. Which you can actually check by just pausing and pressing select. Ah, see that? Fun facts. Fun facts, even in Zelda. Alright, so one more item left we can get here. After that, we gotta bounce. And let's see what it is. That's hard. Alright, so we don't have nothing there was helpful. So now we're gonna go back and body myself. Just to put myself at the front of the dungeon, so I can begin to backtrack. Yeah, welcome to Enemizer, or not Enemizer. That's just a randomizer. That's just a good old randomizer there. All right, so we have to leave this dungeon because we cannot progress through it without our hammer. So we're going to bounce and good old backtrack time. Poor guy. Alrighty, so we're walking back, so I don't know if you got anything new for us, or maybe some upcoming incentives, because I got a nice little walk to make here to Catfish.
Well, I do actually have a question for you, BigJon.
I may or may not have an answer.
Do you like t-shirts?
I like t-shirts, as long as they come in like a 5X, yeah, I sure do.
Well, if you want to own your very own ESA t-shirt, just like the one that BigJon managed to pick up at ESA Winter,
I did.
Then please make sure that you join us. You visit speedrunstore.com, and you can pick up your ESA hoodies and shirts. And Believe me, they are very, very comfortable indeed. They're very, very good. I'm sure you enjoy your ESA shirts, BigJon.
Yes, I do. I use it as a washcloth. No, I'm joking. No, no. No, I love it, man. I was kind of mad I wasn't able to get a hoodie when I was at ESA Winter. But I will not make that mistake again, I tell you that. Gotta have that speed running paraphernalia, don't we? Humor, you all. It's humor. It's humor. My mom actually likes the colors of the shirt. She's like, "What is that ESA?" That's where I got. That's where I was. Like, oh, I want one too. I said, "You should have gone with me. You could have gotten one." Catfish, don't disappoint. Don't disappoint. I walked a long way for you. So you remember that hint about the fish having money? Both of them had money. The double scams. You know what? Fish were made for eating, not for exchanging money with and throwing stuff at them. Anyways, let's continue across the map now. Because we have hookshot, we are going to make our way to the other side of the map now. This nice conveniently placed arrow here. Oh yeah, if you notice I could change items without actually pausing. The randomizer allows you to use L and R on your controllers as hot swap keys to quickly swap between your items in your inventory. So that's pretty neatorific. All right, so we're going to take a glance up here at Bumper Cave. I said Bumper Cave. Just to see what's up there. To see if we need to worry about something up there. And there's just more big 20s. Alrighty. Now we can actually take a little dive into this area. Now, you know what? Bump Skull Woods, you know what? I shouldn't say Bump Skull Woods, because you know how this game gets. Skull Woods is a pendant dungeon, so it's not required as far as being the game on that aspect, but in the unlikely event there's something on the pedestal, or there could be an item in here. Now, in Skull Woods, there are only 2 items to find in this dungeon. Only 2. There are a lot more than 2 locations on top of it. But it could be one we need, and anyone that's played this randomizer knows that usually it's always that seed where progression is stuck in a pendant dungeon. So far, it's not looking like that. But again, we do need tons of stuff here. Hammers and flippers and fire rods and ice rods and all kinds of mess. So there's a big key. For those who played the randomizer, there used to always be a small key there, but now no longer is it guaranteed to be a small key. It could be anything. So you can't get yourself stuck down there if you get bad placements. This makes it a little bit more challenging to do this. So let's freeze you. You know what? Actually, we'll be in iframes. I gotta... Bruh. This may not be the best time for this. Dude, this may not... You know, I might just go around the other way. Oh, you monka. That... You know, that should be illegal. That should be illegal. Enemies should not be allowed to stay spawned after rune transitions. I disagree. Yeah, grabby grab hands, as I call them, are sometimes in the worst locations. This is not fun. I'm actually not. You know, this is just too much right now. I'm not even gonna worry about that chest, man. It's just that's just a really bad placement. I'm gonna come around the other way, so I won't be stuck there in that stupidity. We got a laser that's gonna shoot me. We got grab. I'll tell you, man. So anyway, let's continue on. What you do? Hit me back to the front door? All right, we already have Red Kanye, so that's no problem here. Dude, man, they are all. Thanks for, dude. He's literally helping me out. Dude, calm it down now. My man on no speed shoe strats, ain't he? Wow, this is kind of bad here. This is actually quite bad because that means that what we're looking for is not where we want to be. So that's just bad luck there. So, oh my lord. You know, I haven't been the back way in this dungeon in so long that I literally forgot how to even get to it. Bumper, let's just do it. Let's just bomb jump and I'll be alright. So we can't do anything else in this dungeon besides get the big chest because we don't have fire rods to get to the back of the dungeon. You gonna stop that mess? Man, it's just tough luck on that one. So anyway. Dude, there are just hands everywhere in this dungeon. This is like a comedy show now. Oh my lord. Is there one in here too? Oh my. No! No! What in the world, man? I got grabbed in mid-pull. At least the thing exploded. All that for a small key, man. I feel so underwhelmed. So all the items are in places I can't even get to right now. Oh boy, I hope y'all enjoyed that segment of the run. I like how my sprite broke during that grab sequence. That was even more amazing. All right, so anyway, Skull Woods is not going to be any concern at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and head around through our Village of Outcast and see what we can grab here. So first of all, we got Sea House. There's our health. There's our 11th heart there. Remind me to ban everyone in my chat for choosing this seed. This is just getting silly. All right, so we need to go see what's in our doorless hut. Alrighty. Oh, some lovely aquatic footwear. So, we've already done, so that opens up the waterfall items as well as the hobo. That's it though. We already saw the waterfall ledge item. That was, you know, bleh. All right, you all. Let's see what we can get up in here. All right. So in this dungeon, we now. Oh, by the way, fun fact. You all love when I say fun fact. In Enemizer, the boss store is already open. You don't have to go save that lovely girl in the prison. She has already been freed. But you can go walk right to the boss room in Enemizer. So keep that in mind. And of course, as I said, there are 4 items in this dungeon to find. 4. So again, no keys. Everything except keys, maps, and compasses will be one of our items. So, but first, let's just kind of traverse. Now, remind you of... type of adventure? Okay, anyway, now we're done with our Toad segment. This is not fun. Oh, come on. This ain't Death Mountain. You know what? This enemy randomization. You punks, back up. Dude, this is not fun. It is, but geez, man. 1 cent. I have been handsomely rewarded with 1 single cent. Oh, come on. I need. Oh, whoa. I was about to use my doggone thing, but so much for that. There's a. Alright, perfect. Nice randomization there for me. Alright, y'all. We're going to go ahead and calm down, bro. You want somebody to stun her too? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and check the boss out first and see if we can actually clear it. We can. And with a very nice sword, this will be a really fast fight, actually. Mine eyes. Oh, come on. Whoops. Alright, so Viddy is dead. And Viddy pays me for killing him. But we do need to go back in the dungeon to get all the other items. So we're gonna mark that. That gives us our another crystal. That's 2. Whoops. Alrighty. So now let's go see if we can get the other items, and hopefully, again, we're still looking for very important items like the hammer. I'm never a fan of a seed where you kind of go a while without finding the hammer. It's such a vital item in the run. Alrighty, let's juke him. Got him. Oh, whoa. Dude, Toad is walking with like a hunchback, man. He needs to go hit the gym or something. You gotta get that arch out his back. Alrighty. So we got some chickens down here. One more time. There we go. Just had to get that out of my system. I'm not sure how they got down there. We won't even worry about it. We got Wizrobes down here chilling. Alright, I'm actually going to check the hint first. There's a hint tablet up here. Oh, thanks. By the way, y'all, fun fact. This item, this sprite right here is only seen in the Enemizer. It's actually in the game, but you don't see that particular sprite anywhere in the game vanilla-wise. But in Enemizer, it comes to light. So, it's kind of cool. Alrighty. Now, of course, because the boss is already free, there's no requirement to destroy the floor in the upcoming room. Normally, you have to destroy the floor, save the maiden, she turns into blind, and what a fantastic find. Anyone that plays Enemizer knows it's a relief to find that ice rod as quick as possible. That is one of the items that literally has no requirements anywhere. The only requirement ice rod is basically it can't be on a Trinex. But otherwise its location is limitless. So, and plus oh my lord. Stop. Yeah, you are no, we're not dealing with this room. Yeah. We do not have time for all that mess. The guards are some of the laggiest things in the game when there's so many of them. Now, we do have a problem here because we do... What do we have left here? Oh, wait. We're actually done, aren't we? I'm so busy playing that I actually wasn't counting my items right. We already have all the items in here. We have map and compass. See, I got so involved with that chicken. We only have two items left, which is the map and the compass. Yeah, so we out. We out. I don't have mirrors, so this is slow. That's too slow for me. Okay, so I'm going to die quicker. Oh. You lose a full heart. Did I just levitate? Alright, anyway, it takes care of that. So the good thing is hammer's not required. We had all the items. We already cleared the ball, so that dungeon is pretty much done for me. So we're going to take the death to get back to the front, and we're going to continue on our journey around this part here. Now, mind you, we don't have mirror yet, so we can't do any of that fun stuff. We don't have a second glove upgrade. We can't do that fun stuff. And I'm not going to worry about the frog right now because we have to save and quit, and because we have to go a long way, too long of a way to drag his behind all around Hyrule. We're going to do a little digging game, shall we? So this can be any way up to the 30th dig in Randomizer. 0 through 30.
Before you do a little digging, do we have time for a donation?
I dig it. Ha ha ha, humor.
Okay, we have a $5 anonymous donation with no comment. And we have received $20 from Akiro Hakagi, who says, BigJon hype, great cause as always, ESA. Thank you very much indeed. And remember that all your donations are going towards supporting ESA so that we can put on more marathons for you in the future.
Yeah. As I look back at my tote board here, we're about 328 from that 350 from earlier, so let's get it, y'all.
I've got 328 on my calculator. I've got it up on the screen here, so that's all we've got to get, folks, to get that sweet Final Fantasy VII Remake run.
I'm getting remade into a bouncing punching bag here as I can't get past this dude here. He's just juggling me against the bush. Alrighty. Alright, you all, as we get near 10,000, we're also getting... Come on, he's... What is going on? This Keaton or whatever. Alright, we're gonna get away from that part. So, hey y'all, we're gonna head over to Hype Cave. We're gonna hope that a Hype Cave can bring some hype. As we did pick up our magic cape. Now, of course, we already saw that there's nothing important on that ledge, so let's see if Hype Cave can come through as much as Death Mountain did with 3 swords. Alrighty, so 5 items in here. First, more money, more money, more money. Even more money. More arrows. More arrows. Yep, just what I was looking for. So, not much happening there. So, here's another fun fact. We've actually done a full loop of everything we can do in Dark World. At the moment, we have actually done every single check in Dark World on that one loop that we can do currently in our current state. So now it's time to go back and check things that we've gained access to. Like Hobo. We got our Hobo, and of course we also have our 2 items in the Waterfall Cave. So let's see if we can get a little something from there. But of course, we saw that boss on Eastern. We can't do anything with that. My man hit me. You know what? This doesn't seem right. That should count as a bonk. I'm getting bodied so much by getting just punched in the face here. Alright. So let's continue. And see. One of these is going to come through with something good. Got to. And that ain't it. Man. Someone should make a highlight reel of every time I've gotten shoved or pushed in this run so far. Like that. We're not going to even comment on the fact that these things are just floating on top of the water. Alright, so we're going to go to waterfall checks now. He did all that just to kind of punt me forward a little bit here. I love how the way it's programmed, he can walk on water but can't walk on land. It's kind of like a reverse Jesus or something. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, y'all, let's see what we can get here. And money. There she is. There she is. There she is. Alrighty, now that we have gotten that mess taken care of, so that opens up a plethora of options for us. And by plethora, I mean a lot. So here's the thing. The first thing we have is we can beat our boss in pod. Okay, that is a crystal. We need to get that done. We can also now actually get to Hera, since we now have a hammer. So we're going to go ahead and take care of Hera, which is also a crystal dungeon. And while we're up here, we can also check the tablet. We have a sword that gives us access to it. Now, for those who don't know, if you happen to have the book, you can actually check the tablets. Once you get a sword, you can actually grab the item. So you can actually see a preview of what's there to know if it's worth your efforts. Now, because we can also grab, since we have magic cape and half magic, it's very easy now to also do our spike cave. So we're gonna probably take care of that right after we're done with the dungeons. No need doing it now because we can't mirror back and we'd be stuck and have to do this whole route again. So before I walk up in there, we're gonna go over here and check out our tablet. I'm gonna do a blind pool just for you all. I'm also gonna free a bee apparently. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. As the cool kids say, hot dang. A mirror has fallen from the sky. Man, that hammer was locking some stuff, wasn't it? Oh boy. I think it just looks so cool to see the mirror just fall from the sky like that. So we actually got spoiled to this earlier that we know that in the basement is just it's just a small key. Some cash is in your house, Numpty. You know what? This has to be the big key. And there was one of our items, so there's only one item left to find in here. Wow, the seed is going well once you start finding stuff. Ain't nobody got time for this. So once all of them exposed, bodied. Alrighty. Alright, y'all. This means it's a time for you all to guess what boss is coming up here. So our only problematic boss right now is going to be Trinex. We're good on everything else. We'll get another hint to check here. There's always money in the banana stand. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm trying to remember if I've seen Tronics on this particular. I'm going to go around the other way. Just on the way back. Wait, you know what? You know what? Just ignore me right now. I'm old. I just had a senior moment because I do have hookshot. You know, I'm old, man. You know, I can't think like I did back when I was 50. Besides, it wasn't even worth the effort anyway. So that means that the second item is on the boss. Whatever it is, it's on the boss, and we're going to find out what that boss is in just a few moments. But first, these messages. No. All right, so let's see if we can grab ourselves another crystal. Is this even randomized? So we have a very, very eye-heavy mold on. Very many pupils. But no match with that butter sword. And it drops. Come on, Fire Rod. You know, if I was reading chat right now, I'm sure someone probably said, I bet it has shovel. And I dig them being right on that one. Ha ha puns. Alrighty, so we do have more stuff to go check out now. We got a lot of stuff to go check out now. But we're done for up here, so we're gonna actually save and quit. We don't have flute. So the great thing about us having hammer is that we can get stuff done now. We can get stuff done. A lot of stuff done. As a matter of fact, let's go check some stuff up because we still need to find some things here. Very important things. We have to find our second glove upgrade because we have to get to Meyer, which means we'll also need to find flute. Alrighty. So I'm going to actually go get myself blown up apparently. And I'm actually gonna go to Dark World right now and do some stuff here. We're gonna do a couple of checks here with the shovel. Maybe work our way back to Outcast. So while I'm getting my marathon walk on here, how about our lovely announcer give you some information about something that's very, very important to share with you all.
Well, I do have some very, very important information because we have some very, very important donations to share with you. We have received a $25 donation from Necrogester19, who says, "Hey BigJon, you're the best in the business. Love your commentary regardless of the game you are playing. Just doing my bit to hit the 10k. And we've also received a further $10 from Vanished Hero, who says, "Let me put some money to support ESA. Big ups to John. We can hit the 10k, dudes."
Well,
thank you very much. Sorry, yes. Thank you very much for your generous donations, mate.
Yes, thank you so much, Tim. And of course, that generous donation just gave us the Fire Rod, which means Tronics is no issue anymore. Tronics is no longer a thought, which means we can now beat every single boss. Every boss is beatable now with that Fire Rod acquisition. So, very good. So again, that shovel did play in well. We did need that shovel to get a required item. So that connection, the hammer, the flippers leading to Waterfall Cave to get the hammer, giving us access to Hera to get the shovel, etc., etc., etc. So again, very common in Enemizer that once you grab... Oh, wait, I'm so dumb. What are you doing, BigJon? You can't just lift that up. You're too feeble.
Can I very quickly just update us? We are now $293 away from the 10,000. Now remember that if we hit 10,000 before the end of the marathon, then we will be performing a brand new, never before seen speedrun of Final Fantasy VII Remake that will take place at the end of the marathon after the Celeste run. Now, I don't know about you, but that's something I would definitely want to see. So let's see if we can get there, folks.
So what you're telling me is people are already speedrunning a game that just came out?
Our runner has been working on the game, and they're currently down to approximately 13 hours in terms of the estimate, but they are constantly rerouting it. So hopefully it may drop a little bit further. But we need to see it. We need to get that 10K before we can see it.
You know what, Tim? I need you to talk more often because every time you talk, I get something I really want. We just got our boots during that spiel there. So now we can go fast. And fast. So fast that my controller unplugs. Oh, wait, no. I didn't mean to go that far. But anyways. So the first thing we're going to do now is because we have boots, we can do a brain malfunction. Because we have boots, and I realize I still cannot lift the big rocks, we're going to go take care of the things around this area. We got Bonk Rock above us. Again, we're still going to find that other glove and the flute. Those are imperative. So we got to go around this way because we don't have what we're looking for here. To use the portal. And back around we go. Now, interesting enough, we do have an item left on the boss in Skull Woods. And if I check my tracker correctly, I think I'm going to actually check the pedestal. Now, and I say that because we can actually do all of the pendant dungeons right now. Every pendant dungeon currently is clearable as is, which means one of the items I'm looking for can certainly be sitting on that pedestal. It could be the flute, could be sitting right there, or it could be the glove. So we're going to actually do a ped check here. Since we do have the book, just to rule that out. Last thing you want to do is have something there. And of course we have Fire Rod as well. So we can actually go to the back and get the remaining item here. Alright y'all, you all love pet checks, so let's get it going. I do not want to see Toot Toot. What do we have?
Very quickly, sorry to interrupt while you're checking. Big shout out, we've just been joined by 360 Chrism and 378 Raiders. So welcome on in, folks. Hope you see the amazing BigJon do his stuff.
Don't we all love Chrism? He's like my little German brother. Alright you all, so unfortunately y'all, the pet is dead. I'm so sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now your hopes and dreams are ruined. What in the world is this? Welcome to Enemizer, you all. Well, things are dumb. So I just need to find the last item now. I don't even have to worry about the boss unless the item is actually not here. And
can I pipe up very quickly? Sorry.
Oh, good.
I've just been pointed out that I've missed another one. I wasn't paying attention. Shenanigans has joined us with another 107 people. So thank you ever so much again. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing.
Yes. See, every time Tim talks, something good happens. I found the item, which means I can skip playing the boss. I can just leave up on this piece. So I'm gonna need you to talk more often. Okay, thanks.
I honestly don't think that's a good idea.
Alrighty, so actually what was left in that dungeon? A small key, yeah, okay. I had to make sure I didn't forget. But yo, thank you all the raiders and stuff. For those who don't know, my name is BigJon because I'm obviously small, and my name is Steve. And you all are joining here in the midst of a Link to the Past randomizer, specifically in the form of open mode, normal, and this Enemizer. We have randomized all the enemies in the game. Every boss is shuffled, randomized, every enemy. We don't know what will be where. on top of where the items will be. I'm looking for a flute and a glove upgrade. So far, we are still coming up short. Alrighty. So since we have all these new upgrades, we got mirror and we have our boots. We can check these things now. So we're going to go ahead and check our cave here, which we need to have a mirror to access. Alrighty.
If you don't...
Yes, please talk. Please talk.
Sorry, I'll talk. If you don't mind, it bears repeating for those who've just joined us that we are raising funds for ESA to try and support us through this current situation. But if we reach the 10k donations raised by the end of the marathon, we have something very special for you. We have Final Fantasy VII Remake. We have it in process at the moment. The runner is working on it, and we need to reach the 10k to get that. So please, if you can, every little bit would be appreciated.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blue Oreo is in the house. Lovely Blue Oreo. All right, so now we have we're pretty swagged out here, man, for our gold sword and all this stuff. All right, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go ahead and just take care of Pod. Again, we never know that Pod may actually leak to, wow, this water is dark. It's like just straight up oil. All right, because we do need to knock out some of our crystals here. Now, things we have to find. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this boss up. We can fully clear Swamp. Now, even though Swamp is a pendant as well, Swamp is also the most item-dense dungeon in the game, excluding Ganon's Castle. There are 6 items in there, and everything we need may be in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and take care of Pod first. Just to take care of this, and I think we still have an item on the boss there on Eastern. So I mean, it could be both items are sitting right here on this side of the map. So it might not hurt, honestly, to just finish Eastern, but let's see what happens. But we're going to do this regardless because we have to get this crystal. And this will also, fun fact, this is actually, ow, that's actually pain. This is also our second red crystal. So once we get this boss beaten, we will actually be able to get the 2 items in the side of the pyramid with the big red bomb. Actually, that bomb ain't that big, come to think of it. You know, it's kind of small. So this theoretically will actually give me 3 items. That's not smart, streamer. Slow your roll, bro. So a finally crafted shot there. All right, so we're just going to kind of just reverse through this area here. Again, the requirement for this boss was to get the hammer, which we just recently acquired. Even though we've been here already, so we're just going to body him 2 swings, body you twice, and ein, zwei. Now again, the bow, as I mentioned earlier, is always required for this dungeon to shoot this lovely statue. All right, everyone's favorite cutscene. You know, it just dawned on me. Didn't I say I was gonna do Spike Cave when I finished up here? I don't think I did that. Monka. Alright. So we're just a few rooms away from our boss. Scary room coming up in Enemizer. Could be all kinds of stupidity in here. And it's not too bad, actually. Especially with a really strong sword. Again, we have no threat of being unable to finish a boss, so life is cool. Alrighty, so let's see what boss we get this time. Let's see what we get. And, well, this is interesting. So my man has moved from Light World to Dark World here. Uh-huh. Thanks for making my life easy. Hey, play the room design to your advantage, eh? So that gives us our third crystal, and also our second red. Yeah, he's not too bright. He can't go over it, so.
Let me know when you've got a second.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay, because we have just received a huge $100 from Puggy Bumper, who says, thanks BigJon for running A Link to the Past randomizer for a good cause. Well, thank you for your $100. Now with that, we are now only $193 short of the 10K target. Can we do it? Keep going.
If you all don't do it, I will sit on you all. So I need you all to hurry up, okay? No, take your time. Only, again, times are tough right now. With all the stuff going on, you know, funds are tight for a lot of people, so we definitely appreciate it, especially for those of you all who are, you know, incomes are being foregone, people are out of work and stuff, so especially being this generous during this particular time frame is really, really appreciated for anything. Really, really fortunate to have people be so generous in these kind of times. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take care of this boss. Again, this is the green. So this is kind of 2 for the price of 1. There's an enemy on the boss, yes. There's an item on the boss, plus it gives us that green to give to us. Sasha Bahasha Lahala. We've already been here before, so we're just going to go straight to the boss. Please. How does such a small thing affect you so much? Alright, so we're gonna bank again. The problem is the items I'm looking for can really be anywhere. There's like no restriction to them. But if we don't find anything good here, we're gonna definitely head over to I don't really want to go to Swamp. I really don't. Man, that butter sword is so amazing.
Can I also chime in with something else that's also amazing?
Yes, you can.
Okay, we've received 2 more donations. We have $15 anonymous with no comment, $20 anonymous with no comment. We're inching closer. Come on, folks. As BigJon says, we do appreciate that it's very difficult at this time for some people, but every little helps, and it does help us keep ESA going and keep providing events for charity. So if we can get to that 10K, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for your generosity.
Yes. Tim just finished talking, which means I should get a progression item, right? Right? No. I just got 20 cents. But this may yield the progression from turning it in, so. Alrighty. Now remember, y'all, we do have a few things to do down the bottom of the map. Again, we do have a Swamp Palace, which is kind of item rich. And we also have, we just have a tablet down there to check as well. So we're gonna see if I green. So we're gonna do a little cool little thing here. We're just gonna mirror it in this area. Put us right by the front door. Right by the front door. We're gonna hop in here, turn this in, and give me the goods. What'd I tell you? Yet another major item is tied to a pendant dungeon. The green leading to the Titans. Oh my goodness, man. The Titans. So that opens up the map tremendously for me now. Obviously every portal is fine now. We have access to Dark Death Mountain and the whole 9 here as I update my tracker here as the good tracker I am. So the first thing we're going to do is waste no time. We're going to go south and we're going to go do ice because that was what I needed. So ice is now fully clearable. We have everything to do ice. We have our hook shot, no problems with there. So right now we're not quite in go mode yet because I don't know what medallion I need yet for Turtle Rock, and I only have 1 medallion. The same thing for Meyer. I'm not able to even get to Meyer because I don't have Flute yet. So we still have the medallion concerns. So we still need to find Flute and then whatever else we may need beyond that. But first, we're going to take care of this dungeon. Some cash is in plain sight, is it now?
May I update us on how we're doing?
Do it.
Okay, we're getting closer and closer in the game here to go mode. We're also getting very, very close to go mode for Final Fantasy VII Remake. We are $133 short, and we've just received another $25 anonymous donation that says, "Let's go, BigJon and Final Fantasy VII Remake."
It just came out. It just came out, y'all. And they say you can't speedrun a run within the first 4 days of it being out. I'm telling you. Hey, maybe I'll do a run of Resident Evil 3 Remake. No. I've only put it through one thing through. But yeah. Alright, so let's continue here. There's a small key there, but yo, come on now. We're getting close. We're at, yeah, 113 bucks, yo. Just think if everyone in chat gave $1, then everyone in chat would have given $1. Yeah. That's how it works. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, Toad, please. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna get him dead here. Oh! You know what? I am sad. I am sad. I am sad. I am so tired of grabby grabs in this game. This is the last dungeon you want to get pulled out of. Oh boy. Welcome to Enemizer, you all. Any enemy can randomize to that. Oh boy, I tell you.
Have you got time for another one?
I sure do. I'm backtracking. Yeah, keep it going.
Okay, we've got an interesting one here, and I apologize in advance because I'm not particularly good at the flute song, but I'm going to try, okay? So this is an amazing $20.06 from the one and only Dance Dad, and they are saying, or I'm going to try, "I'm enjoying the run. It is a lot of fun. BigJon is def the one to showcase the game. Dance Dad supports this show. ESA, let us go and let the bid wars flow to give Squirtle fame."
Beautiful. Give that man a contract. Tell you.
Okay, John.
Y'all.
We've done it. We've done it. We've hit 10,000 for ESA.
10.
And sorry, John. The donation that's thrown us over is $113 from Insomniac Toaster without any comment. But thank you so much indeed. It means so much to everybody. Everybody here has just been doing their best to support ESA, to keep us going through these hard times. All the runners, all the watchers, all the people donating, all the people subbing, and we cannot thank you enough. It's absolutely amazing. And in return, we're now able to provide you with the amazing Final Fantasy VII Remake run.
Way to go, everybody. Oh, I'm so happy it happened when I was doing my run. Oh, I'm so happy. Yo, that is fantastic, you all. Thank you all so much for supporting ESA. I've fallen in love with ESA with me going 2 times now. I'm glad you all are helping out to the cause. And hey, let's not stop there. Let's go. $1 million. Maybe I'm shooting a little too high there, but you know. But hey, 10K, you all. All right, so when's 20K? You know, we still got another day and change in the marathon. You know what? No. So here we go, $10,000. Do we have any other incentives to unlock from donations at the moment?
At the moment, we do not actually have any incentives because we've gone and broken them all. We've gone and fulfilled absolutely everything. There are a couple of bid wars left that you can still put your donations towards. So again, remember, all of your donations are going towards ESA and supporting us. But again, we cannot thank you enough. And it's down to everybody watching. It's down to the runners, everybody giving their time. And it's a pleasure to be involved. So thank you so much.
Way to go, you all. Thanks for y'all being so nice. We ain't got nothing else to unlock. Way to go. Dude, there's no more content. You all have bought all the ESA DLC. Quick, we gotta find something new. We gotta figure something else out here. Oh boy. Hope I can figure out how to find this flute here. So we're going to check everything in the dungeon because we have to find the flute. It is absolutely required. As I just explode there. No, you can't. Never mind, he took it. You know what? The Dolmet twins here.
Okay, can I interrupt you very quickly?
Uh-oh, 20,000. Let's go. What you got?
Okay, just to let you know that that is my time finished now. I'm handing over to Mod, who's going to be the next host. But thank you very much again, BigJon. Best of luck with your run. Been a pleasure, and thank you so much everyone for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure to be involved. So thank you ever so much again. Keep going. We can still raise that little bit more money together. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Tim. Have yourself a good day, good evening, good morning. Alrighty. So again, we're gonna continue through here, and hope we can find something good as we go to the right side now. Oh boy. So again, this part is hammerlocked. And we're gonna get rid of all this mess here and oh, whoa. Dude, look at he's all leaning back, man. Bad posture. Jeez. Alright, and we got bombs there. Just checking my map so I don't get lost. You know? And again, there are 3 items in this dungeon to find here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have the worst Toad impressions. I'm sorry. It's just something about when I see Toad, I just want to just wow. You know, let me tell you what. You know what the best sound is of Toad in any game I'm aware of? If you ever have played Mario Kart 64 and you play as someone like Bowser and you get a star and you body Toad with a Starman, he's like, oh, he has like the best scream ever. And I live for that scream. Whoever made that voice of Toad is just an amazing person. Alright, so unfortunately, looks like our item is going to be on the boss here. We got 2 small keys left. We got one for this. Nice. Alright, so let's go see what our boss is going to give us. Please, move the way. Alright, let's go figure out what our boss is going to be. Again, this is a crystal dungeon. We do need it. And whatever it is, we can kill it. We know that. Let's see what it is. Huh. Do you have an eye problem? Hey, you can't knock me off here, punk. Alright, we're hoping for flute. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. It's all good, yo. So ice is also a thing of the past here. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer here. So we're down to just our 2 final crystal dungeons, Mire and Turtle Rock. Mire and TR. And by the way, if you didn't notice, we did get a hint. We did get a hint indicating that the purple chest just has money, I believe. So we don't have to worry about checking Chester. Chester to the purple chest, as I call him. All right, so now this is the part of run that stinks. I'm actually gonna. All right, let's do this first. I'm actually gonna go up to Death Mountain. All right, because I need to figure out what medallion we need for TR. There's no point even worrying about Mire, obviously, because I can't even get there to check it. We know we have to find flute first anyway. So we're gonna go take care of this part of the map first. Alright. One, it gives a chance to check Hookshot Cave. All that stuff up there, Super Bunny Cave. So that's basically 6 items. If we count the island, that's 7. So I want to make those checks out the way, get them out the way, and also check our medallion. We only have 1 medallion right now, so odds are not in our favor, but you never know. So, in a perfect world, that medallion is used for both of them. Remember, we did see Bombos earlier in the run. So that gives us a, you know what, bruh. So we're gonna grab Bombos if needed. We're gonna grab Bombos just because it's here. And we're gonna grab Bombos because we need it. As we see, it is the medallion for TR. So TR is gonna be clearable once we grab that. We have everything we need for TR. So we're gonna first of all look in here. We're looking for flute. I just want to delay it as much as I could, right? Again, tribute to Mario Bros. With all these fire rods here. Hey, now we are Fire Mario. All right. So as I update my tracker here. So we're gonna go over here and go grab our Bombosity. Yeah, we need to hit that 11111. You know, I like repetitious numbers or palindromes, and what better way to satisfy both of those conditions by having 11111. All right, so we're gonna go grab our Bombos here, and we're actually gonna go back so we can grab our items in Bunny. And then we're going to head to Turtle Rock. We're going to head down.
Do we have time for a donation?
Yes, we do. Go.
Wonderful. We do have 2 donations, $25 each. Both came in very shortly before we reached the 10K. one of Solitu, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, saying Gold Patrol members showing out. Let's get that 10K. We already did. Thank you very much. And one donation from Jay saying, did I hear FF7 remake? Good luck on the remainder of the run, BigJon. Finally, shout out to my friend Ralok. Thank you very much for your donations. And, well, BigJon was already cheeky enough to go for the 11-111, so maybe we can get there?
Yes. You know we love cool-looking numbers, you know? Alrighty, so into Turtle Rock we go. So Turtle Rock also has a ton of items in it as well. We got 5 items in Turtle Rock. And if just one of them happens to be Flute, we're in business. The boots is held by someone friendly. Yes, they is. Now, in a perfect world, if we find Flute and the other medallion, we're in go mode. Automatically, because it doesn't matter what medallion is down there, we have it, and we'll be ready to go take care of Ganon. So we do have to make some checks here, because we are still on the hunt for items. Alrighty. And of course, we're also going to check out... Ow. Pain. How is my man just floating in mid-air like that? Dude, they are cheating all over the place in this game, man. Not exactly what I was trying to do there, but it's all good. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Again, 2 chests over here. Hopefully one of them is something we need. Big key is cool. There she is. Miss Flute. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So if Meyer is a medallion we have, we're in go mode. And the great thing is we can check that later, so we're happy now. But I still need to check in the unlikely event that it is Ether. That is the other medallion we do not have. So we don't want to come back in Turtle Rock. Nobody wants to come back in Turtle Rock. So we're just 1 item away from guaranteed go mode. We could be in go mode right now. We don't know. So I need everybody in chat to think positive. Actually, everybody in chat is probably thinking, I hope it's not in here. You know, I found as a person that commentates this a lot, the viewer wants as much struggle as possible in this. They don't want an easy seat. They want you to have to go every single location. You know, items are 6 deep, locked behind an unbelievably long fetch quest and Aga 1 and blindfolded strats and paired seed and chest 22 and get. You want everything. You want maximum content. So yes. So first class struggle bus is what I aim to deliver for you all. Hopefully with under the estimate. But hey, we are running kind of fast, so maybe I should just slow down a little bit. No. Alright, so we're almost out the first part of the dungeon here. Oh, you punk. Oh, whoa. Alrighty. What is it about chat liking pain? Just want to see, just like suffering and... This is why I refuse to play Bocce. At least no more than the first stage I played. Alright, so we're gonna check our Mimic Cave here. Again, this is mirror required. And they also put a little gap in here in Enemizer, just in case there may be enemies you can't actually hit and whatnot. Awfully nice of them. Your face. No, I don't want to burn you. All right, so we're hoping for a medallion here. Medallion is go mode for sure. Yep, that's go mode. Yep, 10 arrows is not go mode. Alrighty. I feel like they're talking. I wonder what people. If I was only looking at chat. No. All right. Let's see what we got here. Here's 10 bombs I don't need. So we're gonna hope that Laser Bridge pays off. Again, Laser Bridge has 4 items sitting on it, or 4 chests anyway. Not necessarily 4 items, but there are items there. All right, here's one of our. Come on, man, just playing peekaboo. Alrighty. So again, in the dark. Now, by the way, well, not just Enemizer, but you can also have. You know what? I swear my controller is busted. I'm too heavy-handed. Really cool. You can also put the Enemizer in pot shuffle, where items that you normally would find underneath a skull or pot, they can be moved around to another area. So that switch I just got could actually be somewhere completely different in this room. I personally like that mode of the game. You know, always gotta maximize your RNG, eh? All right, so we're gonna dash down here and just assault him. And since we have a nice little magic cape here, and half magic, so we're hoping for a medallion. Dude, did you see me? I fell off and got sniped. All right, one last check here, and it is a heart. All right, so we're gonna take the damage back, and let's get ready and fight our boss here. So that means that we have an item on the boss here. There's everything in the dungeon, so there is something on the boss. And so far in this seed, we've had some pretty significant items on bosses, even on pendant dungeon bosses. So let's see if this can continue on here. Yeah, brain fart. All right, y'all, make your guesses in chat as to what boss we're gonna have here. I am getting tired of looking at you. Oh, 7 of his eyeballs. Looking for a medallion. That's not a medallion. All right, you all. 1 more crystal to go. So the cool thing is, because we have a lot of good stuff here, this is the moment of truth here, the medallion check. This is the moment where either I'm happy or you all are happy. They both can't happen, because you all want the opposite of what I want right now. But before we even do that, we do have to, dang it. We do have to actually activate the flute, which you just found. So because we actually need to mirror back and then start from our sanctuary location. Turn this flute on. Alrighty. So I need you all to get ready to stand on up, because it is time for the playing of the National Anthem of this game, apparently. Some unwritten rule. Okay, just had to get in right quick. Beautiful. All right. Moment of truth, you all. We're going to fly over to Meyer. We do not want to see Ether. Ether is bad for me. Good for you, bad for me. Are we in go mode or are we not in go mode? We are in go mode. Behold the power of bacon! And they say bacon is overrated. It sure is not. I'm happy. You all may not be, but I am. Alrighty, so let's just go wrap this up now. You know what, Skeletor? It's always something here. Alright, so what we need to find now is the big key quickly. Oh boy. Hopefully we don't have to worry about the long cutscene room, as it's commonly called, because of the long wait you have to wait for the wall to move over. So in a perfect world, the first check I make will be the big key. And I don't have to worry about this whole front part of the dungeon whatsoever. This one or the one coming up. Let's just hope. Now, by the way, I'm pretty people sure don't like bacon. Well, you know, you can always make soy bacon, cheese bacon, you know, turkey bacon, green bean bacon. I don't know how you would do that, but I'm sure there's a recipe on YouTube or something. All right, we want to see the big key here. Oh! All right, so unfortunately we don't have the big key, which means we have to go find it. Again, the big key is required for this dungeon. Fun fact for those who may not be familiar with the game, especially from playing games like Ocarina of Time, where you always need to find the big key, the boss key. In this game, on some dungeons, the big key is required to get through a door to it. On some dungeons, the big key is simply for the fact of, you know, this would be a really good time for donations right now. Based on that happening.
Sure thing. So, you wonderful people, after reaching our $10,000 goal, might be thinking, well, what should I donate towards now? Because all of our incentives are met, we have those $10,000 met. Well, we do still have 2 Bid Wars coming up later in the marathon. We first have the choice of the Pokemon played in Pokemon Puzzle League. Currently in the lead is Squirtle with $70.06, Bulbasaur in second with $55, and Pikachu in the back with $20. So if you want, I don't know, to see my man Bulbasaur win this thing, then drop a donation or two. Or if you want Pikachu, you can do that as well. But I mean, if you have the choice between Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Pikachu, who would pick Pikachu, right? We also have the bid war for Star Fox 64, whether to kill or to save the team. Killing them is currently in the lead with $259 versus saving them with $95. So if you like that team and want to save them, we need quite an extensive bit of money to do that. So get your donations in, please.
There you go. He has spoken. And not to mention, we need that 11111. 11111. Yep. All right, you all. We unfortunately have to do the cutscene room. This is the cutscene room. On the other side of this wall, there's a thing moving, dramatic effect that's just way too long. But we have to find the big key. All we care about is the big key right now. The only thing we don't have that would be nice is silvers. We don't have silver arrows. That'd be nice to have. Ah, boy. Well, you know what, you all? Unfortunately, I did have the medallion for this one, but you're getting kind of what you want, a prolongativity. Is that a word? It is now. Prolongishness by me going almost all the way to the final chest, it seems. We only have 2 left. And we won't be looking at them. You know what? Maybe I'll do it for the vine. Wait, the vine doesn't exist anymore, so... I mean, it's only going to take another, 30 seconds to check these real quick. You know. Don't you know? Alright, so there's a compass left and there's an item left. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get it. Of course. Womp womp womp. Alright, let's make our way to the boss, shall we? So again, there's something on the boss. There's some item on the boss here. We don't know what it is. We'll figure that out later. Let's go over here and grab this. Get back to full magic. And hey, another talent for you all to guess. I mean, we got a few rooms left to get to it, but another chance for you all to guess what boss we will have in this particular room, in this dungeon. I personally want to see Helmasaur, just because I haven't seen him in this seed yet. That's all I see. But I don't want to see any wall masters, or as I call them, grabby grabs. I don't want to see them in here. Wow, nice block here. What is that? When I hear that sound, I don't know what's falling from the sky, because the Skeletor makes the same. I call him Skeletor. Okay, this is Skeletor from He-Man. You know, y'all remember He-Man. He-Man, something, 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 He-Man, whatever. Okay, y'all got to move out of the way. You all have got to move. Alrighty. Whatever it is, we do have the acid, the dangerous part at the top of the screen still. And, okay. Wow, my aim is, Yo, I love that strap, man. When you hold your sword out with gold, just dragging him towards you will just kill them. That was a cool little 5-piece there. But yeah, if you hold your sword out and while you shoot your hook shot out, you can kill them as soon as they come towards you on gold. And we have that. Oh wait, I can't count items. One more key. Anyways, that's all the crystals. The game is over. No, it's not. That is our 7 crystals, you all. Those are our 7 crystals, which means we have now gained access into Ganon's castle. Ganondorf. Is he Ganondorf in this game? Or they didn't give him that full descriptive name yet. He's just Ganon here. Ganondorf in OT or something. Alright, you all, so I'm sure the chat has already been flooded with numbers. For those who are not familiar with this, because this is still a randomizer, the big key has now been shuffled across the front part of Ganon's castle, or Ganon's tower. And there are 22 possible shuffled locations where said big key could get placed to. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Did not want to have a powwow time with him. So 22 possible checks. I'm going to go with personally number 2. Because I believe in low numbers. Not 06, I know. Okay, fine, 06. I have to 06, my friend number. Nah. But in a worst case scenario, knowing me, it's going to be 22. Alrighty, so here we go, you all. We're going to head over and get ready to enter. As you all hopefully can work us to $11,111. And for swag, 11 cents. I don't think you all can do cents, but it'd be really cool if you could. So, all right, you all. So anyone that has ever seen me play this, I don't play this in a typical way. I like to kind of, I'm not a standard, I don't do a standard way of checking these. I kind of just do whatever feels right in the moment. So speaking of right, let's go left, Beyonce style. To the left, to the left. Check 1, the torch. Small key. If you said 1, you are a loser. I'm sorry. But thanks for playing anyway. Now we're going to mirror back to the other side. Nah, I'm not going to mirror back this time. Yes, I am. Yep. All right, so let's go to the right side now. Here comes number 2. Number 2. Sorry. Number 3. Sorry. Spell tour, please. All right, so coming up next is 4. And yeah, this is my 4. So of course, a cool little strat here is if you use your cape and then grab and pull a wall and hold it, you don't lose any magic. No game cheating required for this strat. Just the cape. So, by the way, we have also shuffled floor tiles in Enemizer. I don't know what that is. It looks like a... What? So, that was number 4. 4 is also a loser. Well, watch out for grabby grab in here. Pardon me? Alrighty. Oops. The swing and a miss. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8 is coming up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Your face is a not a no. Okay. This is not what I meant to do. No, not that way. Alright, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's 5. I want to be different. 6, 7, 8. So right side was a bust. And we're just gonna grab his key over here. And now let's head back to the left here. So anyone that said 1 through 8, 8 is not great today. I'm so sorry. All right, coming up next is 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, sound like Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do 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 do. See, I have to remember, a lot of y'all European, like, what is a Sesame Street? Is that a Pikachu or something? No, it's not a Pokemon. Here we go, 9. Blue Kanye, 10. 11. No. 12. No. Let's gonna buy all these at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a video on YouTube for that. Just look up the pinball number video, Sesame Street. It has every single number that was ever used on there. Pretty good video, I must say. I like it. Dude, Grabby Grab is in here. All right, so what is this, 13? Dude, he is all over the place here. Was anyone counting? 12. Dude, the little ball rolling on. Okay, enough reminiscing here. I done lost count. What number are we on now? Oh, no. I heard it. So here's a fun fact about this. Even though there's not normally an enemy in that room, he can kind of cross to nearby rooms as a result of the Enemizer. Like adjacent rooms, so you have to be careful for that. Alright, so what was that, 14? I'm losing counts here. Alrighty. Alright, so we got Rando Room coming up here next. So we got 15, 16, 17, and 18. 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. If you said 18, you am a winner. Make sure you see your local friend to claim your prize of absolutely nothing but happiness. So congratulations here. I played like a wuss. Dude, what a wuss not taking the spike damage. So 18 was our lucky check here. Just grab that. Yes. I'm sure everyone in chat said 18, right? Yes. Every single person in chat said 18. Alright, so we gotta continue this climb. Now, by the way, we do have randomized enemies. So we still have 2 upcoming boss fights. So maybe you all can make your guesses as to what 2 bosses we're gonna fight on this climb upwards. Way to go, BigJon. Just get yourself stuck like Chuck here. By the way, there's so many sprites you can't really even see sometimes here. Dude, the man is setting me up down there. Hey, if we got time for donations, we can read a couple while I'm making the ascent here.
Sure. So, many of you might not be willing to donate since we don't have any more incentives for that, and that's fine. Okay, you can support us in other ways. You can cheer, you can subscribe, you can gift subscriptions to other people so they can also enjoy the fantastic emotes that we have. So there are many ways to support ESA, and please remember that we are today or this week collecting money for ESA to finance future events. Just because of the current situation, we don't have the funding of events is a bit slower than usual. Let's put it like that. And just coming in, fresh from the press, I'd say, we have a $61 donation by Vanished Hero, saying 11,111. Just let us have some fun. Yeah, let us have some fun. That's awesome. Fun is good, don't you think so?
Yes. Yeah, everybody's been so generous here, and oh my God, the pot! I forgot the pot. Must kill the pot people. In fact, where are we at? Yo, 1111, man. I want to see that 1111. Personally, I want to see the 1111. All right, here comes our next boss fight. And oh, who are you? Nice of you to join the gameplay, Mothula. Pretty free on that one. Alrighty. Yeah, of course I just stunned him over there in a place I can't really get him. But you can take that. And you can take that. All right, we're almost there. We gotta make sure we finish on the estimate. Don't want to get put off. So we're almost there here. Again, we do have one more boss fight to deal with here. Again, that hookshot is pretty nice to have. You know, for many enemies it stuns them, and for a lot of them it kills them. You can hear somebody just going crazy with the shots over there. Alright, now here, this room is kind of scary in Enemizer. Sometimes you get an unkillable enemy, which is not good here, but in this case, no problem. So bust out our nice strats, BigJon. Make sure you light the torch first next time. How about that? All right, we want to go ahead and wait so we don't miss the light cycle here. Usually just walk off and take care of that first. All right, we're getting close here. Now, since we don't actually have silvers, oh, this is not too bad. I'm not sure how they levitate. Silvers would be nice right about now just to make Ganon fight Lily Cake. If you don't have silvers for Ganon, you can also hit him with the sword. And I have a very powerful sword, so it won't be that much of a problem. I did skip the key. Nice. This wedge. You know what? Fine, fine. How about that? I wouldn't do that for y'all. Man, I ain't even fake. Just kind of knocked them back a little bit. All right. One more chance of money. Here comes our last boss before we get to Aga and all that cool stuff. I see. Wow, my man's getting all kinds of playtime now, ain't he? We didn't see him earlier. Now he's just showing up everywhere. So, Mafia 1 and 2. Validation bombs. And it's almost time for our Aga 2 fight here. Ow. It hurts. Let me tell you what, I have had a wall master in that room. It is nothing more frustrating to have a wall master in that room of all the rooms. All right, Aga 2 fight, our geometry lesson, everybody likes to call it. I think one got I-framed out, but I think that's 2-1 so far. I believe that's called a 0 in my country. Alrighty. Alright. So yeah, in this particular Enemizer, for those who don't know, there are a few settings of Enemizer. There is just a shuffle where all the bosses exist, so they just shuffle them around. But I always play on the hardest setting, which is, quote, chaotic mode, where everything can be anywhere, any amount of times. All right, I'm actually going to go grab a potion because, well, I don't trust myself. Because I am not a Zelda speedrunner. In fact, why am I even playing this now at all? I'm gonna go grab myself some potions. As I get trolled here. Just want to make sure nothing bad happens. How much time I got? Let me check my tote board. I got like 2 minutes. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is free you, take damage, knock myself into the fairy. Oh lordy, this is not going to plan here. Yes. All right, and let's get rid of that. All right, let's go. They said the event was running fast, so I'm trying to slow it down. Okay. You know, we don't want to have you all done unlocked everyone's playing their games fast. We've unlocked every incentive. So let's go kill Ganon, shall we? Let's go kill Ganon. All right, so the fight is gonna be pretty fast, and honestly, we just don't have silver, so we're gonna have to do some cool strats on the end. But here we go. We got butter swords, so this should move very, very fastly-ish. All right, thanks for dropping in the first passengers in a hot air balloon. We're a duck, a sheep, and a rooster. All right, thanks for those tidbits of information. Wow, this is kind of bad when the floor is invisible. All right. kind of a trolly Enemizer color palette shift here. Actually, color palette used to be tied to Enemizer, but now you can actually just do color palette shuffle anytime. Where is the floor at? Suddenly I'm in hard mode here. All right, so we do want to make sure we get torch glitch here. The arrows in Dark World. All right, so we have torch glitch. So what we need to do now is hit him right as he teleports away. He has one frame where you can hit him at when he teleports, and it's easier to spin. That way you know you don't miss him. Of course, I need to also not get burnt. So this requires 8 spins with Gold Sword, if I recall correctly. Someone can remind me if I'm wrong here. I think it's 8 with Gold Sword. If you don't have Gold Sword, it becomes awful. Master Sword is the worst. Master Sword is like 48 spins or something crazy. Something insanely high. Can we not touch the Ganon? Don't touch the Ganondorf. Touching the Ganondorf is not optimal. Whoa, we almost got knocked off. That would have been embarrassing. But I'm a Mario speedrunner. I don't have to worry about that. I don't get paid to play Zelda. I don't get paid to do nothing, actually. But I do get paid to beat the game. So there you go, GG. As soon as I walk through the door, you can stop that timer. Look, I'm playing hard mode. I can't even see the doggone floor. And time will stop as soon as I go through the door, and there's time. Yay. Yay. Game good, so says the Triforce pedestal thingamajiggy. Alright, you all. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Randomizer played in the open normal Enemizer mode. I will encourage you all, if you have never played this, I was supposed to be learning no major glitches about 3 years ago, and then I got caught in the whole Link to the Past rando hype. If you love this game and need to have an endless way to play it, Enemizer is just one of the many modes you can play it in. You can play it in just shuffle the items, but you can play it in Enemizer. You can play it in Key Sanity, where we shuffle all the small keys or big keys as well across the entire game. We've got entrance randomizer, from just moving the dungeon entrances to walk in a door, go to place B, walk out, end up somewhere completely different. You can combine the modes together. Glitches, dude, it's just endless replay value. There's always a tournament somewhere going on. So I encourage you all to go Google it. It's not that hard to find. There's a Discord for it and all that cool stuff. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you want to see more, Go follow me if you want to. Not required. Follow all the people who've been participating this week, all week long, man. It's been a fantastic event. This is my last run, so I want to thank ESA for accepting this, especially when it's not my primary game or of any kind, but I'm moderately decent at it. And I'm done. So we've got more action coming up here, and I'm going to pass it over to our current host to continue and lead us out.
Thank you, BigJon, for the run, for the great entertainment for the last 2.5 hours, and well, for all your runs during this marathon. Really, they were all wonderful. So next up, we have Willow by Crandor94, and he will not only do one run, but two. He will first do an any percent run, and because you lovely folks donated for it, he will after that do a debug percent run, which is really glitch heavy. So you really don't want to miss that. So please stay tuned during this short intermission.